Hi, I'm Celeste Nierenstein. I'm the author and illustrator of Cheesecake Eats the World, and I've got a poem about reading to my kids. For now, my kids are small, but bigger every day. They lie in my arms to read, but it won't always be this way. Pages turn and stories spin, adventures far and wide. Dragons, fairies, wishing stars, dreaming eyes open side by side. One day they'll pick up a book and go and read it to themselves. Gone will be the picture books that used to line our shelves. But until that day, I'll open my arms, even if the day was rough. I'll read whatever they want, even twice, because once is never enough. Reading aloud to your kids fosters a love for reading, it builds their language skills, and it ignites that creativity that is in each and every magical child. Read to your kids, guys. Thank you so much.
Reading out loud to kids is incredibly important, and you can never start too early. My wife and I were reading stories and poems to our two kids even before they were born. When you read aloud to a child, you teach them listening skills, you teach them language skills, you teach them comprehension skills. But most important of all is you teach them that books are something that families can enjoy together. And hopefully that love of books and that love of stories is something that will carry with them for the rest of their lives.
Molweni dumelang absheni ninjani. My name is Refilo Muahludi. Happy World Read Aloud Day. Today I'm going to read from a book called All That I Am. Can all that I am fit in a box? I am happy. I am curious. I am free. I am light. I don't think so. A box is way too tight. Can all that I am fit in a room? I'm special. I am strong. I am brave. I am tall. No way. A room is far too small. Can all that I am fit in a house? I am kind. I am caring. I am gentle. I am ease. Not likely. A house feels like a bit of a squeeze. Can all that I am fit in the world? I am beautiful. I am bold. I am love. I am enough. To measure my bigness is going to be tough.
Hi, my name is Salamina Mosese, author of Disaster at Gogo's Plaza and Cook-Off at Gogo's Plaza. In celebration of World Read Aloud Day, I'm going to be reading from one of my favorite childhood books, Roald Dahl, The Witches. A note about witches. In fairy tales, witches always wear silly black hats and black cloaks, and they ride on broomsticks. But this is not a fairy tale. This is about real witches. The most important thing you should know about real witches is this. Listen very carefully. Never forget about what's coming next. Real witches dress in ordinary clothes, look very much like ordinary women. They live in ordinary houses and they work in ordinary jobs. That is why they're so hard to catch. A real witch hates children with a red-hot, sizzling hatred that is more sizzling and red-hot than any hatred you could possibly imagine.
On World Read Aloud Day, the goal is to bring people together through the joy of reading aloud. You can participate by reading your favorite book to children, classmates, or even friends and family. You can choose a story that sparks your imagination, teaches important lessons, or simply makes everyone laugh. You can also share stories virtually with loved ones or engage in group readings where everyone takes turns reading aloud. The day is all about connecting with others through the power of storytelling, raising awareness for the importance of literacy, and encouraging a lifelong love of reading.
Hi, my name is Tonela Soromola, the author of the books Wonderfully Made and Remarkable Me. With World Read Aloud Day coming up, I just wanted to touch on the importance of reading. So there are two specific points that I'd like to speak to. One, when children read, it does build confidence and resilience from an early age. And I think this is definitely important for them, for their self-esteem, to navigate certain childhood issues, also carrying it on into early adulthood. Secondly, when children read for leisure purposes, it does also improve their academic performance. So they shouldn't just see it as an academic requirement, but they should find enjoyment in that. And once we have more children reading, I definitely believe that we will be able to see a future of great leaders. So those are my 2 points. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Upile Utikobono and I am a storyteller. Growing up, my sister and I loved reading. Listen, my mother could not get us out of the library. Every week we'd make a short trip to the local library and we would get as many books as we could get. And then we'd go home and we'd compete. Who will read the most books this week? At the end of that week, we would go back to the library and our librarian, who had noticed this game we were playing, would test us. He'd ask us all sorts of questions. What is the book about? Did you enjoy it? And why? And if not, then why not? What new words did you learn from this book? And how do you plan on using them on a day-to-day basis? Unfortunately, that library has closed down, and many others have too, not just nationally, but worldwide. And I think that's why we find ourselves in this global crisis where reading is at an all-time low. So, as we approach World Read Aloud Day, I implore you, mom, dad, auntie, uncle, grandma, grandpa, to buy the children in your lives a book or two. Read to them, have them read back to you. Let's grow their minds, let's grow their imaginations. Let's make reading cool again.
Wie het gesê mens mag net vir mense voorlees? Ek het besluit om vir Walter, die wonderhond, 'n stukkie voor te lees.
Okay, luister mooi Walter, ek gaan vra na die tyd. Ek skrik my asval toe 'n selfoon skielik naby my lê. Ek is nou presies 8 dae lank die eienaar van 'n selfoon, maar niemand bel my ooit nie. Lika noem hierdie heel eerste foon van my 'n dom foon, wat nogal snaaks is, want dit is vir presies hierdie foon waaroor sy 3 jaar gelede 'n dansie onder die kersboom gedoen het. Sy was uit haar vel uit dat ma opgegradeer het en sy haar ou foon kon erf. Nou het sy ma se ou slimfoon gekry en ek haar ou domfoon. Dis hoe dit in ons huis werk. Alles word van die oudste na die jongste aangegee, soos 'n aflosstokkie.
En dit is natuurlik uit hierdie lekker boek van my, Die 3 van ons.